Well, hey there. Welcome to a new video of mine. How is everyone doing? Also, I hope you enjoy the background now. It's no longer an empty white space, so that's good. So, what shall the topic of today's video be? From the poll that I've done a while ago, it seems that the second most voted for thing was ranking the JoJo ships, so I'll do just that right now. So enjoy my top 10. Number 10, Ruaba. I am not really invested in part 5 for certain reasons, which is why this ship is so low on the list. Expect this to apply to every other part 5 ship, honestly. Honestly though, especially this applies for Bruaba because really, most of the violence in the JoJo fandom that I have seen come from the people that do like the ship. But regardless, I do think that Bruaba is cute. It might have been higher on the list if it weren't for the unhinged fans. Number 9. Abagio. It's another ship that is low on the list for the same reason, really. Except I like this one more because the people that ship Abagio, that I met, that is, are genuinely the nicest people. Like, they're one of the nicest people that I've met. And also, literally just look at the characters. You cannot tell me that they didn't kiss at some point. Now, before I continue with the non-part 5 ships, I am going to drop here some honorable mentions of part 5 ships that did not make it to this list for whatever reason. Brugio, Jomis, Risodopi, Diadop, Mistrish, Diatrish, and Propeshi. Anyway, let's continue. Number 8. Rojo. The funny thing is that I actually used to dislike this ship, but my opinion entirely changed as soon as I thought about Josuke bottoming in this ship. Sometimes ships just work better if you swap out the dynamics, and I think Rojo is exactly the case of that. And also, I gotta say, there is so much official material for this ship, like, it is exactly like my fellow JoJo tuber Angie said.
Eastern JoJo fans have spoken and the marketing team has delivered, so
I will link his video in the description. And that being said, let's move on to the next one. Number 7, JoJoSui. Honestly, I have no idea where to begin with this one. They are so Team Rocket Core, like one of the very few M/F ships that I actually care about. Like, hell yeah, give me some girl boss X male wife. Number 6, Jonadio. I don't know where to begin with this one either. Not only did they canonically have a child together, but I also remember the one time I was watching Phantom Blood with a friend of mine, and he just straight up asked, "What kind of incest BDSM fic is that?" And yeah, I believe that is exactly the mood. Also, fun fact, when I initially got into the JoJo fandom, this is one of the ships I liked. Number 5, JoJosuyasu. This ship would have been higher on my list, but the fans kinda ruined it for me. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do love this ship. It was in fact actually my OTP when I initially got more actively involved in the fandom, and I met a couple of shippers that are the nicest people ever, and I'm still great friends with them. However, that is the minority from what I have seen. The majority of JoJosuyasu shippers I have met, on the other hand, however, will very likely want me dead over the other ships I like. Or at least they are okay with people wishing death on me because it's expected. This aside, however, it is an adorable ship. I love it, like, a lot, and I really should draw them sometime. Like, I really should draw them more often. Whether it will be wholesome or, not, however, that's a whole different story depending on my mood. Number 4, Now, I am firmly under the belief that Joseph has been cheating on his wife with Avdol for a while. Also, I present to you the Bested episode. Mariah truly knew what was up, and I do believe that she is very deserving of the title CEO of Fujoshi. Number 3, Otoke. No comment. All I'm gonna say is that Akira definitely used the hole he punched into Kato's chest as a flashlight. Number 2, Ante. Don't mind me, I have just been simping for Angelo lately. I mean, just look at him. And I don't think I need to mention how I feel about Kato given my reputation. So don't mind me wanting them to kiss or something. Also, what do you mean Kato helped a rapist escape prison and didn't get non-cont as a result at least once? Like, he could have been asking for it. Obligatory disclaimer to those who may have gotten upset from this joke. They're not real. Kato is not going to thank you for getting offended on his non-existent behalf. Anyway, moving on. Number 1, Keoku. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just reading my emotional support Keokudojin. This meme is probably you right now. Now, I have had a reputation. I mean, just based on the jokes I've made in this channel alone. But now I can actually explain why I like this ship. And I have been looking so forward to doing this. Now, I don't 100% remember why I ship it in the first place, but I guess I just really enjoyed the art I've seen on Pixiv, as well as the fanfiction on AO3, to the point I started shipping it myself. And you could even say that I have made shipping them my entire personality. And this is not even mentioning that whenever someone complains about it, my urge to ship it increased. What can I say? Being spiteful is fun. I mean, honestly though, with that said, you really should watch the Nijimura arc again and try to tell me that they didn't at some point. Like, honestly, I bet the reason why they killed Kato off so fast was because he would be keeping Okuyasu too busy for the plot to progress, if you catch my drift. Well, that was the video. And before you comment about how all of the ship, aside from a few exceptions, are men, I want to direct your attention to my bio. Anyway, I hope you liked it. Whether you agree or not is a you problem, as that is just my opinion. Shocker, I know. If you do want to support me further, however, and maybe even join my Discord server, you can support me on Ko-fi, whether the price is a whopping €100 or 75 cents. I appreciate every bit of it. Now excuse me while I go back to reading my Keokudojin. Bye!